Roy, good morning. First in, Rishi, good morning. Debs, Mark Pickering, Ross, good morning. Chloe, hey, how's it going, guys? Good morning, Stephen. Woo. I wouldn't say I'm late, but I've been fanning around a little bit this morning. Good morning, Reese. I'm all good and hood, Rishi, thank you. I've just been talking to some crewmates about next season when I move my racing crew, and I've been chatting with Hayley most of the morning as well, so, but I'm not late, not really. Right, I'll be back. Lamar Boss, good morning. Kimberly, oh, bless you, Reese. It's mild, but I wouldn't say it's hot here, Rishi. Sweet Caroline, wah, wah, wah. Good morning, Caroline. Fluffy Socks, good morning. Sorry, I just had a drop down from one of my crew members. Emma Jane, you've stayed up all night. Well, I am absolutely flattered. God knows why you have. Good morning, Stoned, but bless you. She's all good and hood, thank you, Stephen. She's missing me and Pooch, just like I'm missing her. We will be together for the weekend, and then one more week to go, and she will be coming home to me. Amber Pargent, good morning. James Clark, good morning. How's it going, guys? Oh, thank you, Debs. You don't need to gift, but thank you, mate. Just like, shares, and follows, guys. Let's go. At least I haven't got to go collecting today, so that's good. Lynn, good morning. Amy Rooney, good morning. There is a little bit of a light liquor rain. It's been spitting a tiniest bit. So I'm hoping that'll bugger off. I know that, Stephen, mate. Once she's back with me in North Wales, we will be smashing the pub lives again. We've got all the plans for, you know, camping lives, on top of the pub lives, castle lives, the Addison Wonderland Trail live. Addison, good morning. How are you, mate? I certainly will, Rishi. She's probably watching. She might have me on in the background. I am Fluffy Socks. Yes, I'll be going tomorrow morning. But tomorrow, I'll be going to work 2.5 hours early. So, because of that, the live will start 2.5 hours early. So tomorrow morning, I'll be live at 1:30 a.m. And of course, there'll be a bonus drive live to Liverpool. And there'll be a bonus drive live back as well when I come home on Sunday night. It's all over town, Amy Rooney. You have to get like a little map. I'm not sure where you get the map from, to be honest, but you have to get it off the Orme. Because there's a park there as well that's got Alice in Wonderland things there. Come on. Oh, no, Emma Jane. You're never going to sleep today. Talia, good morning. Kimberly J, good morning. Get in. So, yeah, don't forget, set your alarms for 1:30 tomorrow. Russ Glamping, good morning. You're going to see a glamping site in a bit, mate, when I'm delivering up in the hills. Julie Tully, good morning. How are you, mate? I'm all good in the hood, Talia. I'll get some different music on in a sec. Just give me a minute. Yeah, 1:30. I'll be 2.5 hours early tomorrow, Debs. Frankie, do you remember me, Frankie? Right, let's get over it. No, don't want anybody on the live. Thank you. Not interested. Hang on. Down. Emma Jane, awesome sauce. Yes. 2.5 hours early. So it'll be about, I don't know, 4 o'clock. Something like that, opposite 4. Because I want to get to Liverpool early. Hayley wants me there early. Awesome, Reese. Thank you, mate. So we can make the most of the day and do a good early live. That's what we want to do. I'm not quite sure what we're doing yet. What is the album that I put on the other day that I really, really liked? I think it was this one. And it gets going eventually. Right, we'll put this on. Right, let's go, Pooch. Tiffany Edwards, good morning. How are you, mate? You don't need to gift, Reese. That's okay, mate. Right. Wally? Walt, come here. What am I on about? No, it's not his birthday, Debs. It's the troll. That's why it got zapped. I hope everything goes okay, Emma Jane. Well, come on. Oh, I know that, Julie. We've spoken lots of times, but yeah, she's fine. We're great, thank you. All good in the hood. Right. Where is that little knob? Because I don't think he's followed me in here. He's naughty. He goes on the road. Come here! Get in that van. Go on. Rochelle, good morning. Get in the van. Go on. I found him before in the middle of the main road. So that's why I like him to come with me to this one. Can you get in the van? Go on. Get in. Up. Oh, Walt. Really? Hang on. Let's pick you up. Come on. In you go. Right, let's go. So we'll be going up in the hills in a little bit, and then once we've done that, we'll go back to the depot, we'll switch out the empties, put the rest of my milk on, we'll get the rest done. Ian Jones, I'm all good in the hood. How you doing? Good morning, dolls. Oh, you'll have to remind me later, Mark. I've told you need to give me 24 hours notice. You know, messaging me on the live, it's not enough notice, mate. I need to know so I can get things set up the day before, you see. He always has Michelle. He's a pain in the ass. Ah, thank you, Talia. Paul Nelson, good morning. Same to you, buddy. Glenn Horton, good morning. Nah, I'm not an amazing guy, Paul. I'm just a bloke that goes live, that's all. Grim Reaper, go do your research. You're wrong. Come back to me when you know what you're talking about, lad. I've been stopped by the police while I've been live, mate. It's not illegal. I can quote the law to you if you'd like me to, but you go and do your Google research, and then maybe you won't be an idiot on other people's lives once you know that you're wrong. See that? That's where it goes. Sits on there, mate. Yeah, we're all good in the hood, thank you, dolls. Good morning, Haley Jones. Friday at last for Ian Jones. It's Saturday's the day that I look forward to more than anything. Because obviously I go down to Liverpool to see Haley when she's there, plus that's my night off. Only night off. And if you don't know, now you know, Grim Reaper. I feel very sorry for people like you that feel the need to have to come on someone's live and try and take a massive shit on it. But it won't work on my one, because I actually know what the law is. It's really sad that you can't, you know, get yourself an account to go live from and enjoy this app for how it's supposed to be. Nope, it's not, Grim Reaper. Why would it be illegal to record when insurance companies have black boxes in cars to do the very same thing? I'll quote the law to you. The law states that it is illegal to have your phone in your hand whilst driving, whether you use it or not. That's the law. So, change your ways, mate. Stop going onto people's lives and being an asshole, thinking you know better. Just come on and speak to the person that's presenting the live and have a bit of a laugh. That's what this is all about, having fun. Not trying to neg people or be a smart ass or try and get them in trouble. Come and have some fun. I'm not a bad guy. If you stay on and talk to me, I'm more than happy. I only hold the phone when I'm delivering the milk. Oh, he's no use, Banjo Juan. No, this isn't rage, Bill. Trust me, you've not heard me. The other guys have. You've never been in the live before. You've not heard me get savage. Trust me. Well, don't repeat what your friend said, because your friend doesn't know the law. I do. And let me just explain to you now. It's one of my favourite sayings, Grim Reaper. God gave you one mouth and two ears for a reason. So close yours and listen to what I'm saying and educate yourself. And just stop being a knob on people's lives. Come on. Good morning, April. How are you, mate? Banjo Lang, good morning. Come on. Get in the van. Let's go. Trust me, you'd have a much better experience of TikTok if you just come on, speak to the liver, and have a bit of a laugh. Much more fun. Trust me, I'm a funny guy. And I'm a good laugh as well. These guys will all tell you. They've been coming on my lives for months. At work. Oh, thank you, Mr. Love. Oh, I hope you have a great day, buddy. And there's a lesson in life there as well. Not everybody tells the truth, so don't go around shouting out what other people have told you. Hey, Mike, the North Face, good morning. Thank you, guys. There you go. Proof of the pudding is in the followers, mate. See? I'm not a bad guy. I can be. If you press the right buttons, I can be nasty. Yeah, the guys have heard me be savage with people. I'm not backward at coming forward. No one gets to me, April. I love it. I like to educate people, as well as give them a light roasting. All good and hood, Curtis, mate. How are you doing? Come on, yeah, quick. Good boy. If people like that got to me, April, I wouldn't do this. I'm bulletproof. There's nothing anyone can say that'll bother me. Not asked. It's one of my most famous sayings. I'm not asked. The words of faceless strangers mean nothing to me, and a lot more people need to be like that on this app. I've got one left, Michael. Jagar, good morning. That's awesome, Curtis. I never got a chance to grab some of your music yesterday. I was so busy with me blinking racing, I'd never had time. Oh, thank you, April. When you get to know him. That means I'm an asshole when you first meet me. Jake Ridioff, good morning. How are you, buddy? I know what you mean, Reese. What do you mean, 5 coins? Oh, here goes Mike. Come on, stop it, Mike. You don't need to gift, guys. Come on, I'll be slapping legs. Just like, shares and follows, guys. That's all we ever ask for. Some is, dolls. I don't sell much organic milk. It's a bit more expensive as well. For me as well, rather than making it a separate product and putting the price up and making people believe it's healthier, maybe they should just do everything organic and sack off the man-made nonsense. A lot of people say that, Jake. Got any chicken milk? Not on me, Mike. Oh, you know what that reminds me of? Meet the Parents, isn't it? When he says, you can milk anything with nipples. And then Bob De Niro goes, I've got nipples, Greg. Can you milk me? But what I can set you up with, Mike, is a cracking pair of fried chicken lips. It's a new dish, a new delicacy that they have at the Kentucky Fried Chicken. So, well, come on. Next time you pop in the KFC, guys, make sure you get yourself some nice, fresh chicken lips. Come on. The selection of hen's teeth is not bad as well. I've actually done that. I have gone into the KFC and asked for a portion of chicken lips. I did it years ago when I was about 19. Go and do it. I tell you what I'd really like to do as well one day is, I don't know whether you ever heard Scott Mills when he was on Radio 1. Ooh, jellyfish eyes. Ooh, ouch. What he used to do is he'd phone up 2 takeaways. He'd phone one up first, he'd put them on hold, phone up another takeaway. Once he got them both on the phone, good morning, Sean Welsh, he'd ask one of them to repeat the order, and then he'd put them together on the phone. Honestly, it was absolute comedy gold. I'd love to do something like that. What's that, Rochelle? You had a KFC last night. They must have snuck in some chicken lips, mate. A couple of hen's teeth. Don't believe it's popcorn chicken. Ah, I love Scott Mills. He's awesome. But yeah, if you ever listen to any of those phone calls where he puts like Chinese takeaways on to each other, because obviously their English isn't brilliant as well. Oh my God, it's hilarious. About 1965, I think it was, April 65 to 70, where the milk delivery stopped in the States. I've been told by a few people that come in the live. Yeah, I'd love to do something like that. It's hilarious. I'm not a plaything, pooch. You've got me hanging on hen's teeth now. Welcome, April. Oh. Don't want to go ass over a gate. Come on. I think the Grim Reaper's picked his little tiny sack up and ran away now. Now he's been told, you know what, I've warned people before, I'm not the guy to pick on. I'm really not. I am not that guy. I can sing a little bit, Curtis, not much. I don't claim to be a vocalist or anything like that. I do like singing on the live. It's something that I did because in the early days, for the first 3 weeks, I had nobody come in the live, you know, no one was asked. Then all of a sudden we were getting 500, 600, 700 people. But in those early days, I just sing to fill time, you know what I mean? Because I actually like singing to the music that I play. We do TG Redacted. We're not extinct yet. All right, Reese. Ali, good morning. How are you, mate? Although the supermarkets have tried to kill us off for many years, I'm still here and fighting after almost 4 decades. Oh, thank you, Curtis. Oh, North Wales is lovely, April. Traditionally, 37 years ago, I'd say yes, Jake, but we do have a lot more young people here now as well. But yeah, a lot of my customers are APs. Well, come on. Let me just move some things, guys. Hang on. Well, come on. Whoa! Let's go. Come on. Get the van. Quickly. Hup. Good boy. Right, let's go. I haven't changed at all. No, I'm still the knobhead I was 10 months ago, 11 months ago when I started going live at work. It's my busiest day today, Hayley, yes. I've got to go back, pick up about 4 crates of milk and all the other bits and bobs. No point trying to squeeze it all on. I'd have no room to work, you know. You're quite right, April. And they like the regularity. They like to see you when you're collecting. They like to pay, you know what I mean? And they come from a different generation. Simple as that. You know, where this kind of service wasn't just the milkman. You had the pot man, the coal man, you know, rag and bone man, if you will, you know? Good morning, Lewis Papiani. I'm all good in the hood today, mate. I've got no collecting, so I've only got to deliver the milk today. So, although it's a tougher delivery day, It ain't that bad. Hang on, I've just moved my wing mirror. That's no good. Smacked it on a bin handle. Let's get up here. Get this one done. Alright, here we are. Kaz Jones is called Walt. It's short for Waltergue. I either call him Pooch, Poochini or Poochie, that kind of thing. You know what, dolls? I was naughty. I didn't really do much yesterday. I got my work done, but I mostly sat on my phones racing all day, literally all day. I did water my herbs, my newly planted herbs. Awesome sauce. Franklin is our man. If he can't do it, no one can. Thank you, Franklin. Okay, good morning. So yeah, I'm hoping in about 3 or 4 weeks' time, my little 3 boxes of herbs start to grow. What have I put in? There's 5 things. I've got coriander, chives, mint, thyme and rosemary, I think. Pooch, come on. It's not going to be much different today as well, dolls, if I'm totally honest. Oh, thank you, April. I certainly will, mate. Hopefully we'll go live. I'm not sure what we're going to do yet, but chances are we'll be on quite early. That's why I'm going to go down extra early. So yeah, we'll be in the dark all day tomorrow. And probably for the drive live. All of it. Oh, mind you, saying that, it might be like, depends how late I get. Hey, Half, good morning. Well, I've put the mint in a separate trough, Richellard, because I know for a fact it's very invasive. So I've kept it separate to the other herbs. But at the end of the day, they're in 3 long troughs, and if the, you know, if the species mix or whatever or get into another trough, I'm not bothered. Exams today. Oh, no, Half. Good luck with that, mate. Hola, Gethin, how are you, mate? I'm Abolist with. Curtis Harding, good morning. You know what? You never speak to a Curtis, then 2 come along at once. I don't know why I know that random fact. I've read it somewhere, I think, when I was researching, you know, herbs, but I do use all the dry stuff, you know, for cooking and things like that, but it's nice to have fresh. And you end up buying the little pots of fresh from Asda, and then you never, you know, you absolutely muller them for what they've got, and you never end up planting them, you know what I mean? So I thought, you know what, I'll try and grow my own. We'll see how it goes. Also, the AstroTurf may come today, on Pooch, to the top of the pub, for when I set up the roof garden. And what I'm going to try and do today is get 7 bags of multi-purpose compost to fill up my whiskey barrel planters, and then I'm going to get some bulbs and plant some flowers up there. Sarah Jane, good morning. They are April James. Sinead, good morning. How are you, buddy? Come on, then, Giles. How are you, mate? God, I couldn't even get the word morning out then. What's wrong with me today? Mouth isn't working. As big as it is. Well, come on, man. Il a disparu. Walt, get here now. Get in the van, you little knob. Oh, you're dead right with a little bit of butter, Richard. Right, let's go. I'm all good and hood, thank you, Sinead. He's hanging about today, Sam, but I am definitely a little bit late now. Need to get my finger out. No, the kiss is for Giles. It's only ever for Giles. That's the little thing that I do for Giles, that is. He always gets a kiss. Been doing it for months. He's been a long-term supporter of the TikTok Milkman and I. Comes in every morning on the work live and has done since I started going 11 months ago. It'll be 11 months this Sunday that I started going live at work. Can you believe that? Oh, I don't give my kisses away easy, April. I'm very tight with them. I mean, Giles is very lucky. Normally it's only reserved for Hayley and Pooch, you know? Yeah, it's a bit cloudy today, Brenda, so it's taking a little while to get daylight. Yeah, he does the door okey cokey, we call it, Connor. You'll see him put his left paw in and his right paw out in a bit. It's a Sunday, so I won't be live at all, Sam. It'll be the next day. I might try and think of doing something special for the year anniversary of the TikTok Milkman. We'll see. Michael Reynolds, good morning. Bro F, good morning. How are you? Yes, Hayley is my partner for life, people. Oh, Giles, bless you. He always gets a kiss off me every morning. He's blushing. That's just reserved for you and you alone, Giles. You know, there's certain people I always do something every morning when they come in. You know, I'll sing to people. I do that for Giles. You know, Franklin's got his Franklin, he's our man tagline. Judy Johnson was the "It's a good day to have a good day." That I pinched that off her. Whoa, come on. Oh, this dog, I swear. Whoa, get here. Pooch. Oh, he is driving me insane today. It's my own fault for being late. Right, I'm going. Bye. See ya. You stay there wherever you are. Past caring. Here he is. Come on, get in the van. Little asshole. He was on the wrong side of the road and he was behind me. Lord only knows where he went. No. You can't be asking for things. They have to be bestowed upon you. I've not got enough to do anyway. Oh, thank you, April. You have a great night, mate. We do still do gold top Rochelle Odd, but I've sold it today. Let me just look at the book. Give me back. Right, let's go. He's been a pain in the ass, dolls, and now I am late. Never mind. I played this album the other day, well, a couple of days ago, Mark, I think. Bit of a slow burner, but it gets going with some good old bangers in the end. Chelsea McCullough, good morning. Oh, thank you, Sassy Eve. You know you don't need to give, but thank you. No, he's already been, Connor. Carl Price, good morning. How are you, my man? Ooh, couple of wobblers there. Oh, it's a man with his doggy. Dissertation. I don't know what you're apologising for. I've missed what you've said, buddy. Oh, thank you, Sassy Eve. But the things that I do, like when I sing to someone, or like when I give Giles a kiss and stuff like that, it's just something will come to me in that moment, and then once I've started it, I'll carry on. But you can't ask for things. It has to happen by random. Who says as if he's scared of the dark, Debs? It is a little bit Chelsea. It's actually dropped a couple of spots of rain. Hey, Fatalje, how are you, buddy? We haven't spoken in a minute. How's it going? Good morning from Scotland, from Ellis Mar. Good morning to you, mate, from North Wales. You're scared of the dark? There's nothing to be scared of, Zippy. Nothing at all. The dark can't do anything to you. Poochie's all good in the hood, thank you, Fatal J. We're just going to go off into the hills now. Good morning, Joe. Right, let's go. Hopefully, these clouds will sod off. Maybe the sun will burn them away or what have you. And it doesn't rain. The new van's great, I can't complain. It's due for a service in about 1,200 miles. So I'll have to book it in soon. I've had the brakes and discs done on the front, and it is a champ. All them years fighting wars, Zippy, and now you tell me you're scared of the dark. You'll have to rob one of those see-in-the-dark things that you army guys use. I should be in the background somewhere, Fatal Shape. Chelsea Milk, good morning. There's no such thing, Banjo One. Nothing to be scared of in the dark. But fear itself. Right. Oh my goodness. Ah. Come here. Pesky milk bottles. Right. There we go. Oi, out. You like it up in the hills, Brenda, yeah? Oh, I can't remember which song that is, Zippy. Well, come on. Hey, Colin Massey, good morning. I'm all good and good. How you doing, buddy? Yeah, they have a nice little tidy, tiny garden there. A couple of cottages, that. Amy Bruce, good morning. I'm all good in the hood, buddy. How are you doing? Yeah, it's Mr. Puccini. He's there, Fatal Shape. Talia, we met on a internet dating site called Plenty of Fish. We chatted for 2 weeks. We had an immediate connection, and that connection was even more apparent when we met after 2 weeks, and we've been inseparable ever since. He took a dump in the flats on Monday, Fatal Shape. I'm in North Wales, actually. Oh, thank you, Brenda. It is. It's a lovely village up here. It really is. You need a Scouser then, Zippy. They will defend you till the death. Well, my mod certainly would. Beverly Walton, good morning. Wicklow Chick, sorry. Oh, God, my eyes. Good morning. You certainly will, Zippy. Love is there for everyone, mate. Never, ever give up. There is someone for everyone on this planet. I met Hayley when I was 47, remember? And I'm 53 this year. I never gave up hope. I don't have that mentality of giving up, neither. I am literally like a dog with a bone with everything. Probably because I come from a sporting background, you know, with all the things that sports I've played. Well, come on. Come on, in the van. Quickly, up. Come on. Oh, come on, Walt. Man up. It has to make such a fuss and make us even later. You can sit in the van for the next one. You're not getting out because I know you're going to disappear. Oh, thank you, Brenda. Couple of weeks, it's going to be daylight now. You know what I mean? So you'll be able to enjoy going up in the hills and see it from start to finish, you know? Because the views up here are lovely. Leland, good morning. Back on the FYP. Woo, whoopee. Save my life. Best way to find us is manually search. I mean, you know I'm going to be live at 4 AM, but it's the 100% way to find us is do a search for the account. Correct, Kimberly, we're a team. See, a lot of people get in a relationship, live together, they are together, but they don't work together as a team. Me and her are a team. And that's the way to be. Yeah, I remember, Leland. Oh, is that right, Leland? Well, we're not always, and not always do we get, or followers get notifications that we're live, you know, which is really frustrating. Yes, not bad. Move. Right, let's go. Let's get up the Curly Whirly Road. Good morning, Kaz. I'm all good in the hood, thank you, mate. How are you doing on this fine Friday? He's called Walt. It's short for Walter Gue Leland. And I either call him Pooch, Puccini, Poochie, or I'll shout Walt if he's being naughty, just like you do when you shout at the kids. Oh, thank you, Kimberly. And you know what? We've seen a lot of that in the screenshots that you guys take, especially in the pub, you know, when we talk to each other. And I've always said this to Hayley, you can kind of see our love in pictures. You can. It's just the way we look at each other. We don't notice while we're talking away to each other, but we do. It's clear in pictures that we completely hold each other's attention when we speak, you know. Patrick from Ireland. Good morning. What are you doing, mate? What are you doing on the night shift? Oh, that's awesome, Kez. Great to see you again. Angel Kate, good morning. How are you, mate? Are you still struggling with your sleep? Or have you had a good old nap polo and you've come on the live? Right, up the Curly Whirly Road we go. Whee! It's like being on the Helter Skelter. You're a nurse in a nursing home. Wow, well, I salute you then, Patrick. Fair play to you, mate. I've often said on the live, people forget the old, and people like you are absolute angels. And it frustrates me because obviously I deal with the elderly a lot through work because a lot of the older generation still have a milkman. But people are quick to forget the elderly, and they forget that they've lived a life and they have wisdom, knowledge, experience, and a lot of them have a funny story to tell, and sometimes the naughty ones. So, yeah, I salute you, mate. You're doing a great job. You should be proud of yourself. Exactly, Kimberly. You know, and that's one thing we found doing these lives at this time of day, that there are a lot of lonely people. There are a lot of vulnerable people, you know, inverted commas, social outcasts or people that are left behind. But I will talk to everyone. Doesn't matter to me. Oh, they are, Patrick. Trust me. You all right, Pooh? I've heard a lot of stories from my customers over the years, you know. Oh, that's not too bad, Angel Kate. A couple of hours is good. Another April. Good morning. How are you, mate? Jodie Graham, good morning. Oh, brilliant, Rochelle Ard. You know what? In the modern day of bin men, a lot of them don't. They're like little jobs worth, you know? And I remember one time in particular, because now they don't take on actual refuse bin. Well, they take it monthly every 4 weeks now. And basically, you have to put it by the road, you know. And this particular day, I hadn't. And I got a snotty letter saying, leave your bin by the road. Now, the reason I hadn't put it by the road, it wasn't full. There was no need for me to waste the bin man's time because it wasn't full. Yeah? But he wasted his time walking down the drive, putting a snotty letter in the bin telling me to leave it by the road, then walking back and could have took it anyway. Well, come on. So, yeah, I'm not going to lie. That irritated me. Walt, get out. Exactly, Ethan. There's no reason why you can't do it again, Emma Jane. Well, there you go. Yeah, no disrespect to bin men. It's not the same job as it was 40 years ago, you know. But I thought, you know, putting a snotty little note in the bin, I mean, literally, my house is 2-3 metres away from the road. So they could be asked to walk down to put a snotty letter in the bin, but they couldn't be asked to take it. And in fact, I'd not put it out because I didn't want it to go. My dog is dope. He's an idiot. How do I pronounce your name, or what is your name, so I can give you a good shout out? Oh, the elderly are the best. We're all going to be one day, Emma Jane. You know, so if you're one of them people that ignores the elderly, you're going to be one day. You might be lonely. You never know. South Yorkshire roleplay. Good morning. How are you, buddy? I just found it staggering, Mark, that they'd walk down, leave me a snot letter, and not take the bin. Just to be a job's worth when I hadn't put it out anyway. The reason I've not put it out is it wasn't full. It didn't need to go. That's the one, Lisa Parker. Completely different job now. What makes me laugh is we do half of the work for the council by reorganising our recycling and pay for it with the council tax. The walkabout, same year as you, mate. Right, I'll be back, hang on. I just wish I'd been there to see it, because I would have laughed at him and took the mick and said, "You've done this. I haven't left the bin out for a reason." Oh, bless you, Emma Jane. What a nice thing to do. Well, what with the recycling? Yeah, I know, Michelle Hard. Oh, thank you, Sonia. I wake everyone up, Brenda. Of course I do. That's why I'm still in business after 40 years. Yeah. Juggle and away we go. I'll quickly show you the view, just quickly while we're here. Now this is the glamping site. Good morning, Susan. I'm all good and good, thank you, Tracy. Sharon Marie, good morning. Andrew John, good morning. How are you, mate? It's a glamping site, Mark. Lieutenant Lamar Brown, good morning. How are you, my man? The benchmark is in the house. I'm not quite sure what you mean there, Susan. That's because the last two words that you said there is a bit of a racist term. I'm pretty sure you didn't mean it like that. But I'm not going to read that out on live. It's awesome, isn't it, Roy? You're going to see it again in a minute from the next house, which is a farm. Same here, Brenda. But trust me, the customers can't hear it. Oh my God, that gate needs to get a lick on. Come on, move. Let us out. You can't play bass. Bum, 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 bum. I hate the way he's used stones on the drive as well. Cheap and cheerful, I suppose, but horrible if your wheels spin up. Especially at 4:45 in the morning. I'm on, Mark 1. How am I doing, bro? I'm all good in the hood, bro. How are you doing? Crazy Gene. Crazy Gene. You keep me hanging on the line. Good morning, Crazy Gene. How's it going, mate? Callum, S3X, good morning. And thank you, mate. You know you don't need to gift, but thank you, buddy. You're chilling. A nice one, Aman. Are you awake and baking? Is that kind of chilling? Or you just, zipping through the lives? Yeah, it's been taken off for a good while, Richard. It's stunning up here, Crazy Gene. You're going to see again now. When I turn into this farmyard, you'll see. Not my lover. Woo! Oh, it's cloudy, Angel K. Here you go, look. Here's the view. This is where we are, up in the hills. I am the one. I was asking one of the followers, he said he was chilling. You're just normal chilling. But do you wake and bake, man? These are the questions I need to ask as the TikTok milkman. Oh God, me doing that is long gone. I've not done that for. So I stopped when I was 30, smoking the old herb. I'm a grown-up now. I'm a 52-year-old man, so give it another couple of years, I'll start again. I'll leave you there with the view just while I deliver this one. From Firefighter, good morning. It is Crazy Jean. Oh, Callum loves a wake and bake. Nice one. Luke. Not my son. Oh, I can't remember what I said, Ali. Ding, ding, ding. Who likes to party? You know what? That's the one thing I miss, Aman, is when I did used to. I miss the banter that I used to have with my two friends. One of he's dead now. He passed away from cancer 2 or 3 years ago. The other one's still alive. I just don't see him. But that's what I miss. Well, I am Tracy. I was born 3rd of August 1970. Elaine McShane, good morning. What's new, pussycat? There it goes. What's that, Tanya? What makes your day? Sam, good morning. Crazy Jean, what are you sorry for? Oh, my friend. Oh, no, that's okay, guys. Well, thank you. Yeah, he went alcoholic in the end. I didn't really spend much time with him the last few years of his life because of his demons with drink, etc. Very sad story, to be honest. Robson, good morning. From Los Angeles, the city of angels. How are you, mate? You're in college. Sounds good, Amar. Keep it up, mate. Don't be a tax dodger forever, though. You've got to enter the real world soon and earn some money. Pay the piper. Be a productive member of society, like the rest of us morons. You're from Cape Cod. Wow, that sounds nice, Crazy Jean. Whoa. Me, I was a working man at 15, still in school. I used to get up at 4 a.m, go to work with Dad, full time, then go to school until I left about 6 months later. Taylor, good morning. Where's Tinker, Soldier and Spy? It's not in this country, it's in America somewhere, isn't it, Crazy Jean? Tony Dobson, the world's greatest joint, TikTok butcher. Good morning. Getting ready to sleep. Ooh, early night for Robson. Right, you can wait there because you always disappear and you do me head in. Sit there and be good. Martha's Vineyard. Is that a euphemism? What's that? Right, let's go. Marine Dale, good morning. How are you, mate? Wow, and you couldn't wait to tell me, Callum, and then you've spelt that word completely wrong, whatever it's supposed to mean. Sounds good, Rochelle. Oh, sounds like you're a grafter like me, mate. Yeah, there he is. There's a pooch. Andrew, good morning. Who's Mike? KPD, top of the morning to you, my man. How are you going? My Canadian buddy. What's it about, pooch? I don't know, Angel Kate. She didn't say anything to me about it. Don't be fooled. Don't be reeled in by him, Crazy Jean. He's naughty. Just because he's cute and he's got a face like a baguette and he looks like a black and white pig, I'm telling you, he's a naughty boy. Trust me, Callum, if you were, you wouldn't want me to turn around and come back. I have caught people that have stolen milk before. They didn't do very well, trust me. Oh, thank you, Andrew John. You take care, buddy. Thank you for coming in. David from Cardiff, good morning. You don't want to know, Callum. Trust me, I'm not scared of little assholes. I've fronted up many a dickhead that's stolen milk before now. One in particular that was 6'5" and towered over me. And he had to pay up in the end, or he was going to get locked up. I've told that story a few times. Pooch, come on. Pooch! Right, bye. Bye. Bye then. Microwave Dave, good morning. Where have you been, my man? We've missed you. How much for what, Cody? Kobe, sorry. Come on, you can do it. Go on, get up, go on, go on. You do it. Come on. You put your left paw in, your right paw out, in, out, you shake it all about. There we go. You made it. Correct, Richellard. Worst thing you can do is try and steal off me, because chances are I will see you do it. Hey, good morning, Alexis. How are you, mate? Ah, right, I get you, Microwave Dave. He paid back the 92 pence, or however much it was, for the pint that he stole. Right, do you want me to Kobe, do you want me to tell you the whole story? It's a lengthy one, which will mean me not being able to chat to people, but I can tell it if you want to hear it. It's because they're assholes, dolls. Opportunists, and usually drunk. Lynn, good morning. Yeah, we're all good and hood, thank you, Alexis. Right, you want me to tell the story? Okay, right. Basically, come on. It might look like I'm mucking about or not paying attention to work, but trust me, I'm paying attention to everything around me, and you can smell someone smoking a mile off for starters. So anyway, this morning, I was delivering, and I'd seen this particular chap wander over the roundabout, right? So I kept my eye on him, and I drove off from where I'd left the milk, and sure enough, he walked past, he went behind the house, or it was actually the Chinese restaurant, but I kept watching, and then he darted back out, legged it down the drive, and he nicked the milk, right? So obviously I replaced it, and I thought, you know what, I'm not going to back up after him, I'll cut him off at the pass. So I went forwards, I turned left again, and he disappeared. And I thought, oh, balls. Where the hell's he gone? So anyway, I couldn't find him. I thought, you know what, I'll just nip onto the estate and see if he's there. And sure enough, there he was. And just as I reached him, he saw me. And I pulled up in the milk float, jumped out, got right in his face, and said, you're going to pay for that milk you've just nicked. What milk? I said, that milk I've just sat and watched you nick. I haven't nicked anything. I said, yes, you have. So anyway, we had a little back and forth. He kept denying it. I said, look, you've got two options here, mate. I said, you're either going to pay for that milk or you're getting locked up. And he wouldn't have it. And he kept arguing the toss, so I called the police. And he was that scared that he just stood there. He towered above me. I mean, I'm 5'10", I'm not little. Good boy. So anyway, I called the police. Eventually they came. It was a nice police lady. But in the meantime, he was trying to give it the Billy Big Balls. And he was giving it the, where do you live? And I told him where I lived. I live up there. You can ask anyone. But I'm here now. So you knowing where I live doesn't make no difference, mate. I'm stood here in front of you. So that shut him up, but eventually the police came. And we spoke to the lady, and I explained what happened. He denied it. And then he also started making up a cock and bull story about how he'd got some mates with him. So they got a patrol car, police traffic, yeah, to go and have a look for these other lads. And it was a wild goose chase because he was on his own. And that's what I said to the police lady. I said he was on his own. He walked over the roundabout by himself. He nicked it by himself, and he's been caught. So anyway, after much deliberation, they basically told him that he, you know, that he'd have to pay or he was going to get locked up. But in the meantime, the policeman that was in the traffic car had come back. And I also found out where the lad lived because she asked him and he had to tell her, so I knew where he lived as well. As it happened, he lived in a cul-de-sac on my round. Well, oh no, he's looking for cheese again. So anyway, come on, out. As the police lady was dealing with him and taking his details down and basically telling him, come on, get in the van, he's got another cheese pot. Come on, bring it. The other police car turned up. Come on. Yeah, come on, in the van. Come on. And the police officers got out and they walked over, they spoke to their colleagues and explained that there was no one around. But then one of them walked past the lady and the lad that had stolen me milk. And I reached out my hand and said, all right, Rod, how's it going? So not only did I catch him stealing milk, not only did he have to pay for it or get locked up, one of the policemen that he sent on a wild goose chase was my best mate's next door neighbour and I knew him well. So yeah, that was the story of when he nicked it. That's one story anyway. Oh, this was years ago, Fural, yeah. No, the police helicopter didn't have to go out, I caught him. I've caught a few people stealing. I just educated them and say, listen, you don't need to steal. If you just ask me for a pint, I'll let you have one for free. All milkmen will do that, it's common sense. Yeah, he's found another one. Never, Ali, never. It just made me laugh. That, where do you live? Where do you live? I'm stood here now, dude. If you want to have a go, let's rock. Let's swing punches. I stood right in front of him, so strange. We're everywhere. Elfie Bar Live. Right, let's get turned around. Oh my God, I'm so late. I need to stop talking and getting on with stuff. The thing is, though, you know, all these people that I've caught stealing, they'll always deny it. Listen, if you get caught doing something bad, you'll get a lot more respect if you just put your hands up and say, all right, the jig's up, yeah, I'm sorry. You know, that's the way to deal with things, not lie, because you make yourself look a bigger idiot, you know? Jessica, yeah, we're all good in the hood. How are you, mate? Oh, well, I've been doing it for nearly four decades, Elfie Bar Live. North Wales. How do I pronounce that? Was it Is? Oh, well, you dropped it, yeah. He's found some more seriously mature cheese spread that he's just licking out the bowl. SK, good morning. How are you, mate? No, I'm not a stupid man. I've done this job for a lot of years. There have been times where I've seen like a bunch of lads walking home drunk and I've approached them because I've got a bottle of milk with the lid off or something like that, or a short measure, and I've said to them, listen, this is going begging. Do you want it? It just puts people off stealing. Yes, we'll stop at the Owls this morning, KPD. Right, let's turn around. Depends what I was buying it for, how much I was buying it for, Microwave Dave. Johnny Francis, good morning. Chris Alexander, good morning. How's it going, guys? But I don't want my folks to hands of the law. I guess they think that I'm not good enough for Booch. I can tell the way they act and the attitude. As the tears flow from my heart, I feel the hurt inside. Sadly, Reese, no. It just takes too long in the milk float now. You know, I used them for 35 years, mate. It's not like I've not given it a fair go. 1:30 today, Max. It's amazing up here, Brenda, it really is. James, good morning. Leave him in there chewing his cheese pop. But also, I will say as well, and I've told this story before, you know, if you are a dickhead that steals, whether it's milk off the doorstep or an Amazon package, you're a dickhead. Have a little bit of thought for who you've stolen off, because one of the stories that I've got is that I'd seen this car a couple of times. It looked ropey. I knew something was going to happen, and sure enough, one of the passengers got out, legged it round the car, and nicked a pint of milk. And I watched him do it, right? And I also shouted to him. I said, I can see you, mate. I can see you, and I've written the number plate of the car down. So, of course, I called the police, and the driver got a visit. He lied. He wouldn't tell the policeman who stole the milk. Probably thought it was all big and clever. But basically got a big warning off the policeman saying, that's it now. Your number's written down. And if we see you out and about at this time of night again, you're going to get pulled. So basically, what he was saying is, because you're an arsehole, we're going to make your life a misery if we see you out and about. Now, the thing that I'm alluding to is the fact that they stole that milk off a blind, housebound lady. And that's why it pissed me off. So my advice for anyone thinking of doing stuff like that is, stop thinking about yourself, stop being a selfish idiot, and think about who you're taking something from. That blind lady's now gone. I don't think she's passed away. I think she's gone in the home now because her son took over payments for her online, but she couldn't cope on her own anymore. She had a lovely guide dog called Rumba as well. Black Labrador, beautiful Labrador she was. Today, 1:30, although I was up at 1 o'clock, Sharon, doing my racing game. Getting a bit of stuff done before I went to work. Yeah, bottom line is, don't steal, get off your arse, get a job and earn your stuff, like everyone else has to. It is, Craig, you're dead right. And that's why, when I've caught people stealing, I embarrass them and educate them and say, listen, if you just come up to me, if you just said hello, I haven't got any money, is there any chance I can have a pint of milk? I would have given you one for nothing. Not asked. What's new, pussycat? It's called CSR2, Reese. Custom Street Racing 2. Your point being, James, it's my life, I can say what I want. If you don't like it, scroll upwards, dude. Your opinion means nothing to me, mate. Is this Cheshire? It's not far from Cheshire, it's North Wales. Louise, is that? I can't see. Is it Louise Simpson? Jay Leno, have a pint on me. Oh, thank you, mate. Luke, no, but my mum and dad live in Abergele. Hey, Rocky, good morning. Oh, Dylan, I'm laughing my arse off at what an arsehole you are. Oh, thank you, Jay Leno. What a sad life you lead. You know what? You'd have a much happier life if you tried to make people's day instead of being a dickhead. That's what I try and do, but then again, I'm a dickhead as well, so you get both sides of the coin with me. And what you'll find is when you grow up and you grow pubes and your balls drop, you'll realise how childish something like that is to say, and people think you're an idiot. Maybe you'll change your ways. Correct, Marie, correct. Right, where's he got? Whoa, come on! Ooh, they've cut all the hedgerows down here. Look at that, look. Well, so there. There's the little obelisk thing up in the distance. Come on, Pooch. Bolt! Mark Lamar, good morning. Oh, Rom, think of something different to say. It wasn't funny the first million times you said it. The lack of imagination for banter on this app is staggering. It's rained off. Are you kidding, Jay Leno? Your body count is 56. I don't know what that means. Does that mean how many women you've slept with? Because again, that'll make you look like an idiot. He's been a pain in the ass, Marie. I do, yeah, I'm self-employed, Rennie. Jeremy, I'll be done by 7 o'clock. I'll be having beer for breakfast and something to eat, and then asleep. And then I've got some book work to do, and I'll be playing my racing game. Maybe do some housework, can't be bothered. Oh, man. DeWitt Michaels, good morning, or Mitchell, sorry. How are you, buddy? I'm 52. Gogs, you know that's that's a term for North Walians. Sing, only when I'm in Airwolf, mate. No, it's a racing game, Jay Leno. It's a racing game that I play on the phone. It's my partner's dog, Marie. Well, he's our dog, but she had him for 2 years before we met. Mike Johnson, good morning. Is the doggy? Yeah, he's still here. Yeah, there's a few quid up here, Gogs. Thank you, Rocky. It is Mark Lamar. It's beautiful up here, mate. Look, let me show you. Hang on. Look. This is the view from this lady's house. Her husband died not long ago. Mary, good morning. Bye, James. Don't insult my followers. Go and be a dickhead elsewhere. Right, I'm going to restart the live, guys. I'll be back in a roly mo.